Hey everybody, it's the Messy Cook here. Bringing you today a recipe, my take on basically like a chicken ragout, chicken ratatouille type dish. Gathered ingredients from my kitchen, easy, a few ingredients, easy steps. Let's go. Okay, what we need here is 1 to 2 chicken breasts diced up. We're also going to need some zucchini and squash, 1 of each, loosely cut. We're going to need 3 tomatoes diced, half of a red onion, and 2 cloves of garlic, diced up. Not minced, just diced. Okay, now we're going to take about 1 tablespoon of canola oil or olive oil, whatever you prefer. Get that heated up, and we're going to get our garlic cooking in there. So you want that garlic to sweat off in this oil. Get that nice and translucent, and get that cooking. You want to watch. You don't want it to scorch, so keep that flame now a little bit lower. You heat down a little bit and get that cooking there. Okay, once that is starting to soften up, we're going to add our chicken in. We want to get that mixed in with the garlic and get those flavors melding together there. So we're going to mix that up, get those all cooked. And you don't want to cook the chicken all the way. You just want to start it to cook. There's no need to cook it all the way because it will finish cooking once everything is added and we start to steam this in the pan here. Okay. Get that all nice and mixed up. And now we're going to add in our zucchini and squash first. Get those in there because they are the thickest vegetables. You want to get those in early once the chicken has started to cook, and make sure you're getting those all nice and cooked and rendered down and soft. Once those are mixed up, the next thing we're going to add in here is our red onion. So go ahead and add that in there. Get that all nice and mixed in. You want to get that, you don't want to have the heat up too high again here now. And then at this point, we are going to want to get our lid out because we are going to cover this up because these will take a little bit of while and the steam will help start it up. Okay, so get that all mixed up. And we're going to get our lid on there. Lower that heat. Oh, there's the messy dog. Cleaning up the messy cook mess. Okay. Now we're going to get our lid on there and start that to steam. So that's going to take about 7 to 10 minutes. You want to watch that, get that steaming. Spices we need, basil, parsley, and Italian seasoning. We are going to use 1/2 of a teaspoon of each of those. After the initial steaming, we're going to add those in and get those all nice and mixed in with the ragout here. So again, 1/2 teaspoon of each. Get those mixed in. We're going to put our lid back on there and get those steaming to finish off there before we add our tomatoes. Okay, get that lid back on, and again about another 5 minutes to get those finished, or at least close to finish. Okay, once that time goes by, now it's time to add the tomatoes. The veggies should be almost cooked all the way. We're going to add those tomatoes in there. They're going to add a little bit more juice and allow for the last part of steaming to get everything all cooked together and mixed in. This is looking really nice right now. Got our spices, we got everything in there now, and we're just going to let those cook a little bit more. I'd say now you're going to put that lid on there, and it's going to take just another 3 to 4 minutes for those tomatoes to release and get cooked. Okay, now you've got this juice in here. You want to leave that lid off after that last cook. Leave that lid off and let those juices kind of steam off there. You want to have it like soup. You want those juices to render off and get those cooked out. At this point, we're going to add 1/2 teaspoon of salt. You want to do this to taste. If you prefer less or more salt, you want to get that just the way you like it. And now we're going to give it a try. Okay, we've got our lovely chicken ragout here. Chicken ratatouille. It's time to give it a try. Oh, it looks very good. Okay, it's nice and hot, so be careful. Seasoned perfectly. And through all this steam. Excellent.